Welcome to Black Children's Books Read Aloud. Gary Gets the Grade. Written by Brian Edwards. It was the end of the school day, and the school bus could be heard throughout the town letting out the children for the day. The kids entered their homes, tossed their backpack to the ground, and ran outside to play. All but one child, whose name is Gary, went out to play. Gary entered his house and closed the door with a slam.
"I'll never get an A in math. Aw, man,"
he grumbled. Gary's mother overheard and asked, "Gary, what is the matter?"
"Mom, nothing's wrong. Can my friend come over?"
he responded. Gary's mother put her arm around him and said, "Gary, if you have a problem, you can let me know." Gary shrugged.
"All is well, Mom. You can go."
Gary's friend Max then came over. They went upstairs to Gary's room and shut the door. Max then asked,
"Hey man, how did you do on that math test?"
Gary, almost in tears, confided in Max.
"I failed the test. What do I need to do to pass the next one?"
"Gary, is simple," Max began. "I wear black socks, shoes, and I have a blue pencil. Maybe that is what you need to pass the test." The next day, Gary decided to take his friend's advice. So he wore black shoes and socks and made sure to have a blue pencil. When he got to his math class, his teacher passed out a pop quiz. Following the advice of his friend, Gary, with his new look, was sure he scored an A. The next day, Gary received his quiz back with an F as the grade. The teacher wrote on the quiz, "Gary, please see me after class today." When they saw each other after class, the teacher spoke with Gary about his grade. "Gary, what is the problem? Are you not understanding what is being taught in class?" Gary, feeling embarrassed, lied and said,
"Oh, I understand, ma'am. I was just always distracted."
The teacher heard his explanation and said, "Okay, Gary, sit in the front from here on out." Gary then left the class and went to his locker with a pout on his face. His other friend, Mark, walked up to him.
"Hi, Gary. How did you do on that quiz?" "I did horrible, Mark. I don't know what to do,"
Gary responded. Mark then said, "Gary, you should take deep breaths and visualize an A the next time you are in math class in order to get a better grade." The next day, Gary had another quiz in math, and he took a deep breath and visualized he got an A on it before taking it. Surely, Mark's advice wouldn't cause me to fail a math quiz twice, Gary thought. Gary turned in his quiz, smiled at his teacher, and said, "I definitely got an A this time." The next day, his teacher passed back the quizzes. Gary looked at the grade, and this time it was a D. Gary was sure he had done everything to make sure he would get an A. After class, he went to his locker again. His friend Moss then came to Gary and asked, "Gary, what's wrong?" Gary responded,
"Moss, I thought wearing black shoes and socks, having a blue pencil, and visualizing an A would give me a good grade in math. But I received an F and a D. I'm not sure how to improve in class where I am weak."
Moss then responded, "Gary, none of those tactics will help you get an A on a quiz or a test. My parents got me a tutor to ensure I'm doing my best." When Gary got home, he ran to his room, crying his eyes out. "Gary, what is the matter?" his mother asked.
"Mom, I failed my math test and my quizzes. My world is over,"
Gary sobbed. Gary's mother put her arm around him. "It's okay. You will do better on the next test. We will get you a tutor. Next time you fail a test, please let me know so we can get you help right away." Gary wiped his tears and responded,
"Yes, ma'am."
He then asked his mother,
"Mom, what is a tutor supposed to do?"
"Gary, a tutor is someone who can come to your aid and will help you improve your math grade," she explained. Thereafter, she made a call to the town tutoring company explaining their situation. "I need a tutor here as soon as tomorrow." The next day when Gary came home, his mother called out, "Gary, can you come in here please? Let me introduce you to your new tutor, Mr. Wise. He's here to help you with your math." "Hello, Gary. I'm Mr. Wise, your tutor. I understand I am here to tutor you in math so you can ace your next test." Mr. Wise tutored Gary in math for the next 2 weeks. The next time Gary took his math test, he turned it in before the class period was over and felt like he did his best. The teacher immediately graded his test and said, "Gary, please come to my desk and speak with me." Gary walked up to where she was sitting and she said, "Gary, I finished grading your test and you made an A." Gary smiled and felt accomplished. He had finally made the grade. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Most importantly, please support the author by purchasing their book. Until next time.